the Snowball Stars quilt because the snowball blocks are in the rows and the stars are in the sashing, and these are the star points here. This is an easy quilt to piece, but it is by no means a fast quilt to piece because there are a lot of pieces in the quilt. The two main pieces that you're going to piece are the snowball block and the tri-rec unit. AccuQuilt calls this triangle and square, and it has a center and the sides, but it's also called a tri-rec unit, so because it's made of triangles, and these were rectangles that are cut in half before, but now there's a tool you can use for this. So I'll show you that in just a minute. The instructions are in my blog, and there's a link to that in the description below the video. The quilt finishes about 70 inches by 86 inches, and you're going to make 80 snowball units or snowball blocks, and you're going to make nearly 400 of these. So don't let that scare you because it's doable and it's well worth the effort because it looks so good. And what I do is I just set a goal for X number of days or X number to do per day, and take into account days you can't sew, and just follow your goals and keep to your goals, and then you'll get them finished. So it's really worth it because I think it's a beautiful quilt. I used the AccuQuilt cutter to cut my pieces, but I'm also going to show you fabric requirements for that, as well as fabric requirements and cutting instructions for rotary cutting. And so either way, you can rotary cut or you can use the AccuQuilt cutters. If you're using AccuQuilt cutter, there is a Snowball 6-inch finished die, this die number 55330. And you cut the snowball pieces here, and then you cut the 4 corners here. And I just used scraps to do mine. So you'll need 4 triangles per each snowball block. And for the tri-rec units and then the other sashing, other parts of the sashing, I used the square. This is a 2-inch finished square, and it's number 2 in the 8-inch cube. And for the tri-rec units, I used 2, and these are from the 4-inch cube, and this is the 2-inch finished square, and this is the sides. And for the center, I used the 2-inch finished square, also in the 4-inch cube. And this is the triangle, or they call this the center. For rotary cutting, you're going to cut, this is what you have when you cut it with the AccuQuilt. You have a piece cut like this with 8 sides, and then you have the 2 triangles cut. And you simply turn these over and sew these triangles to the 4 sides and press it towards the corner. That's what I did here. And for the rotary cut version, you're going to cut 6.5-inch squares, and then you're going to cut 2.5-inch squares for the corners. And for each square, you're going to and then place that in the corner like this and stitch along the diagonal. I have found it easier when you're stitching this diagonal to stitch slightly to the right of this line. So I'm off the line, but I'm just nudging right next to the line as I sew. That makes it easier for me to get a straight line on the top and the sides. So let me zoom back into this and I'll show you how I piece this. So I don't know how well you can see it because I used a matching thread, but it's not stitched directly on the line. So when you come out here, you're not going directly into the corner, you're going a little bit in this direction. So when you turn it and press it toward the corner, you have a nice straight edge here. So these are the 2 ways you can piece the snowball block. Now for the tri-rec block, you're going to cut your pieces and you'll need a set of corners, or sides we'll call them, and they are directional. meaning you can't cut them all with the fabric right sides up or right sides down. You need to cut with two pieces of fabric that are right sides together or wrong sides together in order to get these. So if you put these like this, these are wrong sides together, and then you make your cut, and then you have two pieces that go in the correct direction. This is true if you use the AccuQuilt or if you use the Tri-Rec ruler. Now here's the Tri-Rec ruler I have, and it is from Easy Quilting, and this will do sizes up to 6.5 inches, but you're going to use the 2.5 inch one. You'll use this ruler to cut the triangles, which are these, and you'll use this ruler to cut your sides, which are these here, and you'll have your right sides or wrong sides together, so you'll cut two at once. And you can't really see it, it's difficult for me to even see it, but this little bitty corner is cut off, and it's very important to cut that off. Get your ruler, get a ruler that has really good instructions. This has really good instructions on how to cut it and how to piece it, so you'll have accurate pieces. So this is what the rotary cutting instructions for the Tri-Rec portion are in there in the directions, and then also for doing the AccuQuilt, using the AccuQuilt dies to cut them. It's my suggestion that you cut all of your pieces first. Now, I always like to cut a few sample pieces before I cut the whole thing. So I would cut some samples of the snowballs, cut samples of the Tri-Rec unit, and do a couple of samples of that, because you might find that you don't really want to do it, or maybe you don't like the color. But it's better to do that and stop where you are instead of cutting up the whole shebang and then you've wasted all the fabric, or you're not happy with the quilt. So anyway, cut all your pieces once you're happy with the piecing, you know, with your test units, and cut them all and put all the Tri-Recs in one place and all the snowballs in another place. And that way, when you're ready to, you have a few minutes to sew, you can pick up and just do a few pieces and put them down, and you don't have to stop to do your cutting again. So after you do all of your snowball blocks, you'll have 80 of them, and all of your little Tri-Rec units right here. You are going to take your two Tri-Rec units and a square. This is a square right here. Let me kind of isolate this for you. Okay, I've isolated this unit here. So once you have all of your Tri-Rec units done, you're going to take two of them plus one of the squares, the background squares, and you're going to sew this sashing unit, is what I call it in the instructions. And I don't know how many of these you do, but sew all of them together and into as many as these units you need. Once you do that, you're ready to start sewing your rows and your sashing and your top and bottom border. So I start with the top and bottom border. They're exactly the same. So let's isolate this here. And if you have the instructions open in another window on your computer, you should go through there because it's much clearer there. So for the top and bottom border, you're going to take one of the rectangles that you cut and a Tri-Rec unit. I think you'll take so many of these and piece them, rectangle, Tri-Rec, rectangle, Tri-Rec. And at the end, in the corner, you end up with a square. So in both corners you'll have a square. And so these will be, you'll piece two of these, one's the top border and one's the bottom border. Next, you're going to piece the horizontal sashings. And that's going to start with a Tri-Rec unit going this way, and then a center square for your star. Now I used a different fabric than the background, and it's different than the star points too, so it just kind of matches. So you'll piece this unit here, or this horizontal sashing, Tri-Rec unit, center star, and then one of the units you pieced with the two tri-recs together in the square, and then the center star, then another tri-rec unit, and then so on till the very end. And then you'll do, I can't remember the number of these, how many you do. I think there's 10 or 11 of these horizontal sashings that you do. And then finally, the next thing you're going to do are the snowball rows. So you're going to start on either end with one of the 6.5 inch rectangles, and then one of the sashing units, then a snowball block, sashing unit, snowball block, sashing unit, all the way down to the end, and you'll end with another 6.5 inch border unit. So you'll do 10 rows of the snowball blocks. So once you have your top and bottom rows complete, your horizontal sashings complete, and your snowball rows complete, you can start putting them together horizontally. So you start with a top or bottom border, horizontal row, snowball row, horizontal row, and continue till you reach the end and you'll put a bottom row. So it really goes together fast. The biggest time consumer is piecing these tri-rec units, because it's a little bitty 2-inch finished unit and it's got a lot of piecing in it. But look how pretty it is with the stars. I love the star sashing, and it looks good in almost any quilt. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell to be notified when a new video goes up.